everybody. This is Jeff Veale, the business guru, coming to you on a Tuesday morning from downtown Manila in the Philippines. I've got a very interesting guest on the other side of the world. His name is Mr. Brent Ward. He's got a very interesting job here, what Brent does for people. He's the owner of a company, Left Coast Facilities Consulting. He's going to tell you all about that shortly and what he can do for you. Years in the industry is coming up to 20 years. Imagine what you'd learn in 20 years, guys. This guy's doing this. He eats, lives, and breathes it, guys. If you want to know more about it, reach out, have a cup of coffee. It costs you nothing, guys, to jump on a call with him, have a cup of coffee, talk about your industry, ask what experience he may have. He's done this for 20 years. He might have a lot of experience in your industry. Then he may be able to help you. He may not. If he doesn't know what to do, he may be able to put you on to someone who does know what to do. It costs you nothing, guys, to learn a bit more about you and your business. So he's in the consulting and facilities arena, and he helps people gain, listen to this, guys, 25% plus efficiency, 25% extra, guys. You don't know what you don't know. And we've got the background up here. Some people can't see the forest from the trees. And that's why I kept this background up there, guys, to tell you that. But now I'm going to go back to the background where we should be, and we're going to come over to here, and we're going to go back to this one over here, because we've got stars on spotlight. Personal motto or philosophy: under promise and over deliver. You do that, guys, you'll never ever go wrong. Quick story: I took a garage, guys, from 700,000 to 2 million in 7 months, right? And what we did, he'd quote people, give me examples. They come in with their car, he'd quote them about $1,200. When they turned up, he'd give them an invoice for $880. They go, you said 1,200. He said, yeah, but once I had a look and pulled your engine apart, I was able to use some of the parts. So now it's going to cost you $880. Now I changed his name from Fred's Auto Shop to Genuine Motor Mechanics, right? And the rest is history, guys. It's really that simple. Think outside the square. It's my great pleasure to welcome to the stage today. I'm going to go back up to the top. Mr. Brent Ward. How are you, Brent?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me, Jeff.
No trouble at all. It's a pleasure. Let's get the show underway. Tell us about your journey and what inspired you all those years ago to start your current career. Where did it all come about?
Well, I was raised in a construction family, so I've been around it all my life. I did various things. Owned a painting company a couple of times. And eventually I ended up working for a school district in their maintenance department. Got promoted into the management group, managing all of their Capital X projects, all of their replacing HVAC systems, any major project that they had, and found out that I loved it. Yeah. And so started when layoffs happened there, I started looking for work as a facility manager. I've been there ever since. So
love it.
In my blood.
Yeah, sounds like it. What's been the most challenging aspect of your work, and how have you overcome that, Brent?
I think the most challenging aspect is the fact that I could spend my entire day learning the new things and new technology that are in facilities and never do any work. So I have to control myself and keep up as best I can with what's going on, know where to find the information I need. So when I have a client that has something that I haven't run across before, I have resources to go to and find out what I need to know so I can move forward with that client.
Yeah. Think about it, guys. If you can improve a business 10% and they got a $10 million turnover, you just made them another $1 million. Now, who wouldn't want to pay for that sort of service, right? Tell us about an important moment in your career that changed your direction. When did that come about, Brett? Did you get laid off, or what happened to you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my last job was one of those jobs where I was excited about it, thought it would be my retirement job. Yep. Come to find out, they were more in love with the concept of a facility manager and not in love with the reality. Yep. Didn't last very long. Mm-hmm. And when that job went bye-bye, I was at the age that nobody wanted to talk to me. Put out over 100 applications, and I got one call from an HR department, and I said, well, I've got to do something on my own then, because nobody wants to talk to me. It's like nobody wanted my skills and expertise in years.
I'm laughing about that. That's very funny, because I used to be the marketing godfather. Now they think I'm the marketing grandfather. They think I wouldn't.
Yep, it's they respect your experience, but they don't want to pay for it.
Yeah,
They'd
that's it.
rather bring somebody young in who wants half your salary. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, whatever.
Imagine you walked in an office and there's an old guy like me or you who fixes up, when you have a heart attack, he fixes up your heart. And you've got this young kid just out of school. Which one are you going to pick? I'll
Yeah,
take the old guy. Thanks.
the guy with the experience every day.
Every day, every day. But I don't like him. I don't have to like him.
Yeah.
He's got to fix my
hmm
heart. Right. Um, in your opinion, what are the key qualities and skills that contribute to your success along the way?
Um, I think it's always looking for solutions outside the box.
Yeah.
In facilities, so often things are not normal. Whatever normal is, they're not usual, and a lot of times because it is an emergency situation, you have to get things done, and you have to find a way, even if it's unconventional, and get it done. And that has always kept me going because I love that stuff. I love being able to
You're a fresh pair
find
of
a
eyes.
solution that's not
That's the
normal.
great thing about it. You're a fresh pair of eyes, and it doesn't cost a lot of money to get you to come in and be a fresh set of eyes. Um,
That's right.
like I used to fix up restaurants once upon a time, broken restaurants, and you go there and there'd be a sign you could hardly read because the guy knew where his restaurant was, so he assumed everybody else knew where it was. But we changed his
hmm
sign, put a light up so that it was lit up at night because at night time it wasn't never lit up otherwise. And then all of a sudden his income doubled. And he thinks, oh, well, that was so easy. It doesn't even feel like paying me because it was so easy. You know, things like that. You've seen it all
Yep.
before, I'm sure. Um, Tell me, how do you stay motivated and continue to innovate in your field, Brett? What's the secret there?
Um, Loving what you do keeps me
That's it.
motivated.
You've got a passion, not a job now, right? You
Yeah,
got a job.
passion for it, and loving the advancement in technology that is making my job that much easier.
Isn't it? Every day we're learning every day. This AI it's been a godsend to me. Tell us about a recent project or an achievement you're particularly proud of, Brett.
Um, I'm in the middle of a project right now where I'm collaborating with four other consultants in specific areas of sustainability. We all have our little niche area that we're in, and this project required all of us. And
It's a big
so we
project.
we we knew each other. We banded together and created this little co-op, and we're helping a huge chip manufacturer take their operations lead certified.
Level. Yeah, that's interesting. That's pretty interesting. See, that's what I mean. You can blow things up, guys. You keep on doing the same. Look at McDonald's. Look what happened there. The guys, those two old guys had a hamburger shop out in the bush, and that's probably still be there today. Along come Ray Kroc and decided, hey, let's do something with this. The rest is history. Another thing I want to talk about
hmm
there, guys, they get 15-year-old kids to run a $1 billion business, and the mother can't get them to clean their bedroom. And as Brett will tell you, it's all done with systems. So get someone
Yeah.
like Brett to come in, get him to have a look at your systems, what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. There's a few tweaks, guys, can be a huge difference to your business, right?
hmm
Um, Tell us, what advice would you give someone, a younger version of yourself, who wanted to follow in your footsteps? Brett, what would you tell them?
Um, be malleable, be moldable by whoever that you are working
Those who
under.
don't,
Learn
those who don't
learn
know,
from them.
malleable, aluminium is malleable. You can stretch it, you can heat it, you can do things with it. In other words, be malleable. You can be subject to change. Be open-minded.
hmm Yep. Be willing to learn and be willing to do the grunt work at first.
Yeah, I
You,
love
you
that.
know,
I
you're
love
not going to be the CEO in a day.
that. I came across a woman yesterday on my podcast. She was awesome, and she came out with one I'd never heard before. It was bloody awesome. And to teach some other people, she said, "I'm a CEO." You know, I'd never heard it before, and I thought that was bloody awesome.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome.
because women need to step up. They're doing a good job
Yep.
in this world. They've got to step up and shine a light on themselves. Don't be
Yep.
frightened to shine a light. No one else will. Um, Looking ahead, what are your goals and aspirations for the future, Brett?
Well, I want to keep helping people to improve and do better, especially in this economy where manpower, good quality manpower, is hard to come by. If we
Yeah,
can make you more efficient, then you might not need additional manpower at least
yeah,
now. and turning the facilities group in a company closer to a profit center than a cost center.
Yeah, interesting. That manpower one's an interesting one. I mean, good manpower guys can cost you $100,000 a year. But Brett can come in and show you how to do that on a shoestring, so to speak. There's $100,000 saving the first few days. So, guys, this man's here to help you. Reach out and deploy you. His details will be in all the social media links will be there for you, and his contact details. Reach out, have a cup of coffee. You never know what he might know. And he's prepared, guys. He lives in a certain area, but he's prepared to travel. If you've got the right infrastructure that excites him, he's prepared to come and visit you and have a chat to you. Is that right, Brett?
That's absolutely right. Absolutely.
Yeah. Tell our listeners and people watching this wonderful podcast, what's the best way to contact you, Brett, so he can have a chat to you? What's the best way?
They can go to my website, www.leftcoastfc.com, and there are several on every page. There are contact me buttons. They can get there and they can schedule a 1 hour virtual meeting with me. That's probably the easiest way, or on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, George. Find him on LinkedIn, guys. Before we wrap it up, tell us a fun fact about yourself that most people don't know, Brett.
That's always the fun one. Well, I have lived all over the United States. I've lived in the Northeast, the South Central, the far Northwest. I was born and raised in Alaska, so I lived in California, Alaska, Washington, Utah, Texas, New York.
Wow.
And the Dominican Republic, for that matter. So yeah, I've been all over the place. So I've seen a lot of things and how a lot of things are done various ways, which is serving me well.
So he's like Brett, guys, move. You're not a tree, guys. You can move. Enjoy your life. You're not coming back. There's no dress rehearsal. Yep. Whereabouts are you these days, Brett? So people can reach out.
I'm in the Pacific Northwest in Vancouver, Washington, just outside of Portland, Oregon.
Right, lovely. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up now. Brett's been an awesome guest. And, guys, if you want to come on, my eyes are killing me here, guys. But if you want to come on Stars on Spotlight, think about it, guys. A TV commercial will set you back $30,000. And they may go and have a beer or make a hot dog or go to the loo while the commercial's on. 10 radio spots in your city is going to set you back $3,000 to $5,000. They may play it at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning while you're asleep. But, guys, come on Stars on Spotlight. We'll put you across Reddit, Quora, Facebook, LinkedIn, and of course YouTube with all your social media links and potentially put you in front of thousands of people. So that's the difference, guys. So reach out, come on Stars on Spotlight, just like our guest Brett did today. And once again, Brett, thanks for being on the show, my friend. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.